Hi, I'm Dale Cobb, and welcome to another Success Path 60-second resume building seminar. This is part of a series on how to build an effective modern resume that will reach the hiring manager, attract a job interview, and continue selling your authentic strengths in a way that leads to more second interviews and ultimately job offers. In this segment, I'm going to be talking about relevant additions. It's sort of a catch-all segment with a few ideas on what else might be included in your resume. I've already covered contact information, application target, relevant or requested strengths, experience, and education in other segments. Here are 11 other ideas. First of all, special projects. This will be a core part of your resume if you're an actor in the entertainment industry or any other sector that's extremely project-oriented. But most careers offer the opportunity to take on special projects, and you might want to plug a list in onto your resume. Publications, books, articles, research papers, or white papers all fit in this category. Honors and awards. Anything that shows you're an achiever is usually a positive. This is especially true for anyone coming out of active military duty. Promotions and successes. Usually this will go in either the experience or relevant strength section, but sometimes it can have its own section that calls more attention. Recommendations. I occasionally include a very brief quote from a client, coworker, or supervisor on the resume if it's both relevant and well written. Hobbies and interests. I usually don't recommend this unless it's first resume out of high school or the hobby is extremely relevant to the job. Volunteer activities. This can be a helpful addition, but only if it's related to the job being applied for. Affiliations. In some professions, being an active member of a career group is expected, and it should be listed on your resume. Licenses and certifications. Again, in some professions this is very relevant. I was a licensed specialty contractor in the state of California and now hold several coaching-related certifications or graduate certificates. The contractor's license is no longer relevant unless I was going to be working specifically with contractors or a related field. Internships. This might be placed under experience or work history, but it could be a standalone as well. And then professional development. Again, this section may go under education, but it can also be broken out, especially if you have a lot to go in this area. If you use any of these additions, make sure they're reasonably relevant to the job you're applying for. Some may be very useful when transitioning to a completely different career. I usually don't recommend a pure skills resume without experience or work history in chronological order, but there are some situations that merit that approach. In those cases, these other categories can be very useful additions. For that reason, when putting together a master resume, I recommend setting up a section for each of these 11 categories. Fill them out, keep them up to date, and have them available to plug in as needed. And one last thought. You should no longer be using the phrase references available upon request at the end of the resume. This used to be a standard, but it's now assumed. It wastes space and sort of labels you as not being up to date. I'm Dale Cobb, and I'll see you on the path.